Hey guys, Lorcan the Hedgehog here and welcome back to another Simpsons Tap Out video. And today I'm here with Winter 2017, as now we're just need to get some few more characters and continue on the Act 1 quest line, because there isn't really going to be as much story in this event as the others, because this is only a 2 act only. Like last year's Winter, except it actually has a better team of Christmas and better characters and skins and all that compared to last year. Already pointing that out, and at least so far, no scummy deals. I mean, outside of the holiday scratcher, there's nothing really else scummy about this event so far. But we just have to wait and see, so to speed up Bart and Lisa with the current quest line here to continue on with the story. People alert! I'll bring you good news! Your conquest is certain. Resistance is futile. What is that good news? It's going to save you a lot of wasted time and effort resisting. Hear the good word.
Caramba! Alright,
I'm getting astronomical, something terrible.
So I have to continue. In order to continue with the event, I actually have to continue in the act prizes, which is a bit odd, to be honest. The whole still doing that. The prizes in order to continue on with the event, but I'm okay with it, I guess. So I'm just going to buy all of the prizes now and to save myself to continue on with the story, anyways. But first, let's just... So we have one of our few characters in the local elves, which are both looking like two other characters from the show, apparently, from what I'm hearing from my friend Magnus Roberts. But these are now the only two ways of getting these characters, I suppose. Now? I don't know, I've also saw that. So I was going to buy the Virginian construction site, and they're right next to the right next to the it takes 4 hours for all of them to rebuild this.
Heads up, kaboom!
My beautiful toys, all destroyed! I was just trying to bring a little joy to the planet I planned to avenge. Stop moping! This holiday is a shenanigan enough as it is.
So Act 1 is story is done. Keep expanding the North Pole and destroying 4 horrible foes. Act 2, it's coming soon. So that's what I'm doing for now when it comes to the story of the... Because like I said, this is only going to be a 2-act, so it's not... The story is not going to be as that important, or at least big enough compared to other events. Go away, vomiting unicorn, or whatever you're...
Ooh, it's one of those permanent orbs of ice the humans enjoy breaking tailbones in. Let's go skating! With 8 tentacles, this skate rental will kill you. I'm going on ice. What only cups of cocoa? No, sometimes I regret bringing you to Earth.
Okay, don't be that hard on Kodos. Oh great. So glad we had this miserable town instead of the North Pole. Does this count as an overtime? Because I'm already putting in way more than my time this season. Nobody's like you don't get overtime. Brace your elf. Christmas is coming. You just lowered my self-esteem.
Why do I always have to intimidate this Chris-kindled creature from us all in late Christmas? When we're meeting Halloween, I didn't have to pretend to be some type of holiday-appropriate monster like the... That's because you were the holiday-appropriate monster. Wouldn't I just prefer to be the Grumble? It feels more true to me. Sorry, they used them up for a previous event update.
More Kang stuff.
Huzzah! Hurrah, Kodos! Now we have our own version of an OSH. Jesus. Boris, ignore that. Ignore that one. Hurry! have them craft some cheap plastic toys, and oh, Jesus,
Sorry, the cops. Right. Sorry, let's try that one again.
hurry! Let's have them craft some cheap plastic toys so I can get tired in 2 minutes.
Sorry for the cough. They're still recovering from the few coughs I've been having lately. So we have our last prize, which it's also funny the picture I posted on Twitter before when the event was still being up. So we have now the new skin from Kodos, Mrs. Kodos Claus.
I just can't stop at one elf.
So that's already on winter 2017. I'll get to the other characters soon, but yeah, that's another bit. I'll have to let that off.
Our invasion will only triumph if we fool the humans into thinking we're Santa and his wife. Must I really wear the disguise? The dress is uncomfortable and does not flatter my octopuses. What is there to Please, Kodos, put away the laser blaster. Relax. I'm only using it to bake some cookies. Then your genitals.
So let's just take a look at a few of the characters and stuff. So let's just look up Elf Bots and stuff first. So yeah, make toys, spread holiday cheer, move his name from the naughty to nice list. Search for Santa Claus, prank Santa, joyride reindeer. Let's look at Lisa's one. Clock in, spread holiday cheer, help elves create, go to school, make people believe in magic, get Santa organized, and groom the reindeer. Let's take a look what he preach love and peace, hunger to eat his father, be crucified by the internet, hide from the world, turn delirium into wine. Okay, weird. Let's put Kodos' things here. Look at the elves. Toil long hours, hide from Santa, happily make toys, take much needed break, clean reindeer stables, drink too much eggnog. Let's look at Santa's head. Be torn. So we have to make them do again to be torn over Halloween or Christmas again. Task. Prime over Mrs. Kodos' claws. Assassinate into winter holidays. Turn up Destructo Slade. Enjoy. And finally, let's take a look at what Mrs. Kodos has here. Bakes Christmas cookies, spike hot cocoa with red chili and whiskey, keep the elves in line, hang mistletoe, celebrate human holidays, which also requires the Virginian Christmas fireplace. So that's really about it for Act 1. There's not really much else here. I don't know if other premium characters or that's coming out. As of right now, I don't know on the details on the other characters. I do at least know when they're coming out, like certain, above and it deals with the premium or not. The woman here, she's a premium character that comes with a building. I'm not sure, maybe it's an Act 2 character, maybe. The conductor auto is a skin, is a prize for Act 2. So if you don't have auto, luckily the game will at least give him early for those who started, but you have to get the donuts in order to get him. The Christmas tree Ralph is up to 40 donuts and actual good price for a skin, if you ask me. So I'm not sure if that's going to be Act 1 or 2, but it will eventually come out, and it is at least a good price for a skin, or at least anything really premium for a character or a skin, really, to be honest. Now for these, issue, this is the eight-handed Apu's god. Apu's god. He is I think 75 donuts, I believe that's the amount cost. So I'm not sure if he's Act 2 or 1 either, but he'd be son. Santa Claus is actually a character you get by completing the Act 2 quest line, I believe, because it showed up in Simpsons Wiki that he has to complete the part of the story in order to get him. So, luckily for there, Santa will be free. And to be honest, it made sense for Santa because he has been in Tap Out before. So it made sense that if he was coming back again, he would probably have to be back as free, or at least maybe with cash or premium currency. Not premium, I mean, just I meant to say the Act's currency. I was meant to say that instead of premium. No, that didn't make sense. But, yeah, I'll head back to the other characters when I can. When eventually the thing loads back up, and I'll end this part, and I'll come back if there's any other premium characters in the later few weeks that this event's up, because I get the feeling like I honestly don't mind that this event is actually short, to be honest. I had a problem with that last year, but I guess it's because it would have probably been bigger. This one is actually a good length for that, because Kang and Kodos is normally worked well with Halloween more, and with Christmas, it's cool to have, but they can only really work that is actually an Act 2 prize, as well as Jack Frost here. Jesus is a premium character. He is listed as 199 donuts, 100, and he'll be an old guild deal later on, probably Act 1 maybe. I'm not 100% sure how he will get to it, but he will be expensive, like the Burns Dragon, but I don't know if that's actually if it makes sense if he'd be premium or not, because in that type of cost compared to Burns Dragon. And then we have the okay, now I can pronounce this right, Hatsari, I don't know how to pronounce it, but basically the Dr. Hibbert skin, he's an Act 2 prize as well. So overall, like, I'm actually okay with the characters so far, like with the pricing and as well when they come out, because it's kind of an easy, like they're evenly matched. And oh yeah, I forgot to yeah. So but yeah, that's really about it for now until any other any more characters come out, because this event is always going to be ending by the 2nd of January, which either means a mini event will probably come out as well for like something else, but. So far, oh yeah, and the recapping gifting machine, I actually took a look at a mystery box. Luckily, there are no buildings or characters coming out in this mystery box. This thing doesn't have a cooldown timer like the Sci-Fighter and that. This thing, as long as you have 15 paper wraps, you should keep going with this as much as you want until you get 6. Because the prizes are free land tokens, an ice tile, which if you want that, go ahead, and what was the other? I don't know what was it in this particular act. I think it was just 2 decorations that don't really mean much. And the same again goes for Act 2. Act 2 are, but they're not really that important. Either is crafting, really, to be honest. I feel like, but outside the Simpsons gingerbread house, and maybe the Snow Person security guards, there's nothing really particularly interesting with the crafting besides most of it's already built other items that have already been out and Tap Out for years. So there's not really much to them either. I'm not 100% sure if I should spend the actual donuts on this. It feels like a sort of waste of donuts, in my opinion. There's nothing really important with this. I feel like even if I don't get the Simpsons gingerbread house, there's nothing really important about it to me. I'm kind of glad that maybe the crafting isn't as important. I might have to get it just for the few buildings I would like to get here. But you can basically just ignore these and just... you'd be basically better off that way, because there's nothing really important about the crafting in this event in general. And saying, well, re-gifting machine at least is different. As long as you have the wrapping paper from either the store or the Gonzo bots, you should be fine with this, and there's no big loss about it either, so you should be fine. And I'm glad that it isn't as important. There's no characters or buildings getting involved with this, so that's good. At least they paid attention to that much when it comes to people with mystery boxes. But that's really about it for now with Simpsons Tap Out. I gotta send all the characters out to do the few bits and pieces, and wait until whenever the next characters come out, like Jesus or the lady character, and that's basically it for now with Simpsons. How it's come out is unknown now, but I'll keep an eye out when the next few come out, so at least I'll know when to make a video out of it. So yeah, that's really about it for now, and I'll see you guys until the next Simpsons tap-out video. See you guys later.